What's up, guys? This is Jacob with CineFile, and we're here for the first episode of Stream Picks. Stream Picks is this new series we're running. Once a week, I give you 4 movies on 4 different streaming services that you should be watching right now. The first movie we're going to be talking about today is Wind River, branded to Netflix this month. This movie is great. Gripping, suspenseful, thrilling. It's a murder mystery, but it also has that new Western vibe, very similar to Sicario or Hell or High Water. If you're a fan of those movies, definitely check this out. The writer of those 2 movies actually directed and wrote this movie. I was really let down to see no Oscar buzz with this movie because I thought it definitely deserved Best Writing, Best Original Screenplay, not Best Writing. That's not a category. Who the am I? Best Original Screenplay, definitely. Maybe even Best Directing. It stars your favorite 2 B-list Avengers, Hawkeye, played by Jeremy Renner, of course, and Scarlet Witch, played by everyone's favorite Olsen sister, Elizabeth Olsen. The movie also stars some great Carhartt fashion by Jeremy Renner. That's a little fanboy. I like Carhartt. He kills it with Carhartt in this movie, guys. Check this movie out, definitely. It's a movie you're going to want to watch multiple times. You want to sit down and dedicate some time to this movie. It's a quick watch, not too long. Just check this one out, guys. Second movie we're going to be talking about is Green Room on Amazon Streaming. Green Room is a lot like the movie Straw Dogs, the original with Dustin Hoffman and the new ones with James Marsden. This movie knocked me off my socks. I was my pants during this movie. It's violent as hell. It's Anton Yelkin's last movie before he passed away tragically. And the best part about this movie, Patrick Stewart just kills it as the villain. Great villain performance. I would rate this movie as a watch alone. You don't want to Netflix and chill this one, folks. This is not a movie you're going to want to watch on a date. It's violent, it's gruesome, but it's definitely worth a watch. The third movie we're going to be talking about is 500 Days of Summer on HBO. 500 Days of Summer is a personal favorite of mine. It's been on HBO for the past couple months now. If you haven't seen it yet, you really need to check it out. It's just a heartbreaking movie. If you're someone lost in love, you might cry when you watch this thing. It's heartbreaking, it's sad, and it's real. That's the most important thing about this movie. It stars J.G.L. and Zooey Deschanel. This movie will never let you listen to Hall & Oates the same way. This movie makes Hall & Oates awesome. They already were awesome, though. And the Smiths are all over the soundtrack. It's one of the best soundtracks you will listen to. Watch this movie, definitely. This is a movie you're going to watch alone because you might cry. Guys included, you might shed a little tear to this one. The fourth movie we'll be talking about is Zodiac on Hulu. Zodiac came out in 2007, right before J.G.L. really hit it off as Iron Man, but his comeback was already starting. This movie stars 2 of your favorite A-list Avengers, Robert Downey Jr., who of course is Iron Man, like I said, and the Ruffs himself, Mark Ruffalo, hulking it out in Zodiac. It also stars the super underrated Jake Gyllenhaal. Who doesn't love the Gyllenhaals? I know I do. Most of America does. Get this guy an Oscar nomination and an Oscar. He deserves it. This movie is definitely a watch while you do homework movie. It's gripping and suspenseful, but it's not that exciting. So it's something you can multitask to this one. But there is a basement scene in this movie that is so full of suspense. I had sweaty palms. It's one of the most suspenseful scenes I've ever seen in a movie. If you're looking for something to throw on while you're doing another task, Zodiac's your go-to movie. So there it is, guys. It's the first episode of Stream Picks. This is my first time doing this. Leave a comment below if I'm doing terrible. Let me know. If I'm doing good, definitely let me know. If you think I look like dog shit, you can eat a Cheney. I don't care. We'll be rolling out movies every week for the next years to come. We're gonna be a staple. Stay tuned.